So welcome to my kitchen. It's nothing fancy, but it gets the job done. In today's video, I'm going to be taking this frying pan that you see here with oil in it, some flour and cornmeal, making homemade cornbread. Because, you know, homemade cornbread is pretty delicious, especially depending on the meal. Let's get started. First thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 400. That's what I got going right here. Preheating. Don't mind this. It's a separate video. That's cooking neck bones, you know. We're making cornbread for it. So let's open the oven. It's very hot because we've been preheating it. We're going to set this in here just like so. Sound like the preheat is done. And let the oil get warm that's in that cast iron skillet. Now that's a small skillet, and you would have to mix your bread depending on, you know, how big of a pan you got. So the ratio I use for a small, you know, little cast iron skillet, you can increase the ratio depending on the size of the skillet. But for that skillet, we're going to use, right here, we got 2 cups of flour. Pretty sure it's 2 cups. Yep, 2 cups of flour. We're going to add it, just like so. What is that? 2 cups of cornmeal, pretty much. I think it's 2 cups. It's on the 12 ounce. So both of them is 12 ounces is what we put in this. So yeah, 12 ounces of this, basically half and half. And you add it into a bowl, hopefully a bigger bowl than this. I actually went ahead and before I mix this, put it into a different bowl because it was kind of, you know, too much for that bowl. We would have made a mess. Now we're going to add a little bit of water to it. And we want it to pretty much mix up to it's like a kind of a dough, almost like oatmeal. So now we got that, we're going to go ahead and take a hot oil that we had in the preheated oven and pour into a mix of corn starch and goody flour in this. You know, technically that ain't the names for it, but that's what I call it. So we're going to mix this up. I got to hold it with another hand. I'm trying not to get in the camera view. Maybe I can do it like that. Keep on mixing, mix it up real good. Went ahead and poured my batter and everything into my skillet. I haven't made this a lot. You can tell I got just the right amount. So we're going to put it back in a now 400 degree oven because it has preheated. We're going to set it in here and we're going to bake it for 1 hour or till it's golden brown. You can bake it a little bit longer if you like it a little bit more crispy, but usually 1 hour is the golden standard I have found for my oven. It's been pretty much an hour and the bread looks delicious. So let's go ahead and take it out. Be careful not to get burnt, cause ooh, that is hot. Oh, take a look at that golden brown. Looks so delicious. So now we're going to take our cornbread, turn it just like so, and homemade cornbread. Oh my, it looks delicious. Now I did add a little bit too much cornstarch to it, but we're okay with that. So it had about 5 minutes to cool. It's still going to be red hot, but you know, you can cut your cornbread however you like. This is how I always cut mine. Right down the middle here. You can see how hot exactly it is. See the steam? You see the steam? And then I like cut one in a corner, and then I usually cut one like this, and I got these little squares kind of like pizza. Sometimes you can cut them if you like just in squares like so, and you have a big middle piece of cornbread here and some little squares just like so. It's however you like doing it. So if you didn't notice, I had audio issues, and by the time I got to this part of the video and went to edit it, no sound. So I'm reacting to me trying the cornbread. It was extremely hot. That's how come I'm blowing things. You know, I get good at blowing things because I cook stuff and I try to eat it too fast, so you have to cool it down. Kind of like a Hot Pocket. But you can see it was nice and fluffy. It had plenty of texture. It's got a very good crunch. You can't hear it in the video, but trust me, if I had audio on this clip, you could hear me crunching in. It was very tasty and very good. The cornbread is a nice color brown. You know, it's got that, it's not too, you know, almost black. It's got that good crunch texture that you want in an old-fashioned cornbread. Now, this is a simple recipe you can do yourself at home. I don't know why I move my hands so much. I'm sorry, my camera goes crazy when I do it. It loses focus, but it works. So, it was good. It was delicious. I have no complaints with the cornbread. Hopefully if you try this hopefully if you try this recipe you don't either. And if you're new, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, drop a like, and if you're a returning subscriber, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.